Good morning, students. In today's video, we'll start with the exercises of the chapter Dusk. So we'll first start with the exercise of fill in the blanks. Men and women who came out at dash were those who had fought and dash. So men and women who came out at dusk were those who had fought and lost. Second, Godsby had failed in a more dash ambition, and for the moment he was dash and dash. So Godsby had failed in a more subtle ambition, and for the moment he was heart sore and delusioned. The old gentleman on the bench belonged unmistakably to that dash orchestra to whose piping no one dances. The answer is forlorn. His place on the bench was taken almost immediately by a dash man, fairly dash but scarcely more cheerful of dash than his predecessor. So, his place on the bench was taken almost immediately by a young man, fairly well dressed but scarcely more cheerful of mien than his predecessor. The third question is, the author has used different words or phrases to describe how different people walk according to one's mood or a situation. 6 such words or phrases are written in the box provided below. Can you identify the emotions or situations that go with each one has been done for you? So first one that has been done for you is moving silently. That means defeated people who wish to remain unnoticed. Vanish slowly into the shadows, people who are secretive and mysterious. Jostling, people in a great hurry in a crowd. Stalled, people who are walking for pleasure. Fleeted away, people who are nimble-footed and can move away rapidly and lightly. Fled headlong, people who are running away because of something. Then we'll come back to reference to context. The question number 4 is, who wouldn't be in a good temper if you were in the fix I am in? He said, I have done the silliest thing I've ever done in my life. Who is he? Who is he speaking to? He is a well-dressed young man sitting next to the narrator on the same bench. He is speaking to the narrator of the story. Why is he not in a good temper? He is not in a good temper because he has forgotten the name of the hotel he is staying at, the street of the hotel, and has no money left with him after buying the soap and getting himself a drink. How does he make it known to others that he is in a bad mood? He made it known to others by unburdening himself of an angry and very audible expletive as he sat on the bench. Question number 5. The young man hastily removed all doubt on the subject by pocketing the coin. Which subject is being referred to? The subject here is the truthfulness of the story as told by the young man. Why does the young man accept the coin so quickly? The young man initially thought that the Godsby didn't believe his story after he failed to produce the soap. So when Godsby came back with a bar of soap, the young man quickly took the money and soap to avoid further suspicion. What does this act tell us about the character of the young man? This act tells us that the young man was good at making stories, but not without raising some suspicion. Leaving quickly after being caught lying shows he wasn't good at convincing and preferred escaping than to face the situation. So that was all for today's video. In the next video, we'll start with the remaining questions. Thank you and have a nice day.